Alright folks, today we're here with the Works 6-liter ultrasonic cleaner. Had it for a few weeks, works good, but it heats really slow. So I decided to do a little upgrade on it, and this will work for pretty much any of these small ultrasonic cleaners. But anyway, this is what we got going on. And you can see I pulled the bottom cover off here, and there's all the good stuff on the inside. What I did to make mine heat faster, now this is just me, I'm not an electrician, I'm not recommending this is just a fun video that I did just for me. Do this at your own risk, or get somebody to do it that knows what they're doing. But I installed a solid state relay that is activated with the original wires off of the circuit board for the heater. So when it calls for heat, it'll turn the solid state relay on. Now, on the output side of that, I ran in parallel the original heater, and then on this side I installed two 150 watt stick-on engine oil pan heaters, also paralleled into that relay. So now I have a total of 800 watts of heating instead of 500. Now, what you need to do is you need to make sure that your power connector has a 10 amp fuse from the factory, which this one does, so it's rated at 10 amps. And also, just for peace of mind, I went to the thrift store and picked up a printer power cable. It's going to be very hard to see that, but that cable is a 14 gauge cable, whereas the original cable was a 18 gauge. Now, heating time on my first run decreased the heating time approximately 40%. I had it up ready to go in pretty much half the time, more or less, than what it took before using room temperature water, which is what I have here. I have no hot water source, but it's just a matter of using the original wiring to activate a solid state relay, and then that solid state relay will activate the original heater along with the additional two engine oil fan heaters, and that will get you what you need to get. Like I say, this is just something I did. This is just a little FYI. It's not a how-to or set in stone way to do it, because I am not an electrician. And there's the two screws for the relay. I had to drill the case to put them in, and of course, I don't know if you could see it or not on the inside, but there is heat transfer compound between that relay and the case to dissipate the heat. But being that we're only drawing a total of 800 watts, and that's a 40 amp relay, I think we're not going to have a heat issue. But other than that, it's bone stock. And like I say, it drastically reduces the heat up time. Now, how long this is going to last in the long run, I don't know. But up here in Alaska, we use these oil pan heaters a lot. So they run pretty much 10-12 hours a day, every day, every winter. So hopefully that'll get somebody in the right direction, help them out, figure out what's to do to get their tank to heat faster. And we'll catch you on the next one.